everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft Season 4 with me, FalseSymmetry, and today we are over in the White District. We haven't been over here for a little while. We've got some friends as well, a little cat, a little Skellybob down there, and apparently I look like an alien today. Just got two little antennas coming out of my head. You know, why not? And, well, there was a little creeper friend up here. I think he might have despawned. Let's make sure he's not going to just creep on us from a different side of the roof. No, there is a cat up here though, Scar. Bit dangerous. I'm not going to go anywhere near him. I'll end up pushing him off. So today I have a bit of a special episode for you guys. An episode where the project, of which I haven't showed you yet, you probably already know by title or the thumbnail. But yeah, basically I've already come up with a design for this, mostly because I wanted to spend all of the video time I had doing as much of the project as possible, because it is a pretty big one. So today, if you look over there at that little pillar, that pillar of cobblestone walls, we're going to be working on the bridge here. So I am actually going to head into my creative world and show you guys the previous design that I'd come up with this, that I'm not going to be doing. But there is another design in which I have completed that I'm not going to show you. It's going to be a spoiler. Might be in the thumbnail though, depending on what thumbnail I can find. But yeah, I'm basically not going to give away the actual build too much. But yeah, it's going to be that tall, and it should hopefully look pretty snazzy. But I'm very, very excited by this, because it's my chance to make a pretty large bridge. I've already done all of this. I've already measured things out, as you can see, and I built all of this in a live stream because the road kind of stopped here. But anyway, let me hop into creative mode and I will show you guys what my original plan was for this area. Okay, so now we are in my creative world, as you can tell, and this was my original idea. It was to have the road like so, like it originally is. This is exactly the same design that is in the White District, and have pillars like a couple of these guys. This was kind of the longest space, so I measured it out on the server. I said that hey, like it's like 25 blocks or whatever this is, and came up with this pillar design because I wanted it to kind of also be a little bit of a room, so that possibly we could do stuff with underneath the bridge as well. But yeah, I like it, but it doesn't really feel like it's holding this up, and this bridge is such a weird shape that it didn't really work. And then I kind of started looking at different bridges, and I want I believe it's a suspension bridge, so with all of the gear above the bridge rather than below, rather than having pillars having it held up by something above is better. But I would look a little bit this way along this road, but that is where the spoiler is, so I'm not going to be turning around anytime soon. But I wanted to show you guys how my thought process went from this to the design we're actually going to be making. But since this is going to be a big time-lapse special, I thought it'd be best not to show too much of the design I'm actually going to be building, but just going ahead and building it straight on the servers. So I'm pretty excited. This should be pretty fun. And yeah, this one didn't quite work out, but we come up with a way better design, which I think is pretty funky. It's probably not to everybody's taste, but I think it should work pretty well with the White District theme. So back on the server now, and I was just double checking that I had supplies. I'd already brought them over because I wanted to try and be prepared as possible. And I think this is the majority of what we're going to be using. Yes, I realise that's a lot of stone bricks, but seeing as though a lot of this is going to have gaps in it and things like that, I don't think it'll really be a problem. But something I have just realised is that I'm actually going to have to remove these guys. Like, we actually don't need these guys all the way along. If along at all, I probably will add some of these guys back. But I think it's probably best to actually do the main design. Also, I did realise that I do actually have a bit of a pillar design for underneath as well. So the idea is that the bridge is going to go from that block there. It's going to curve upwards to that point and then curve back downwards down to that point over there. And then in the centre where that block is, we're going to have a pillar. But I'll do that last, since that is a little bit of the easier thing. It's on the floor, you can just count the amount of blocks and it's pretty easy. But this is going to have a very specific slope. A little bit like the slope that I'm showing you guys here. So it's very, very steep here, and then it curves out and goes a little bit flatter here. So that's going to be quite difficult. I've made sure that I've counted blocks, and we're going to hopefully have it the same. It's going to be very, very easy doing both of these walls because there's going to be one on either side. But when it goes to over there, it's going to be difficult to basically do the same thing, I think. So let's hope I make it the same both sides. That's going to be the difficult part, making it mirrored from the middle. But wish me luck, and there we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and roll that time lapse.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free.
Well, that has been a long time lapse so far, and all I've got done is pretty much only half of this bridge. This bridge is going to take forever, like I did mention, but I've realised it's coming up to the time where I live stream, and I thought, seeing as though I have been spoiling things in live stream a little bit, not necessarily too much, it is very much an exclusive preview where you don't really see the final thing, so I don't think that, you know, I think that watching the video still adds something to it, so it's not like spoiling it enough that people feel like they maybe can't watch the video because they've seen it all, basically, especially when there's time lapses and stuff. Like, you know, time lapses are a lot different than watching me build something, but if you can tell, especially by floating blocks there, I just got rid of this whole bit here because it was one too short. I got my camera count, which was time lapsing, but then I realised that nothing was, you know, like here, that nothing was really, you know, connecting. That bit's floating at the moment because that is actually in the correct place. But, you know, because I could see clearly over there and I could tell that it was in the wrong place, and I was like, oh, how far is it back? I've done it wrong. And that is that far, which is over there, which is still, I've added a block on top of that, ignore that. But basically, I think I'm going to have to use my camera cam a little bit to help me. I'm going to try and get this strip up here done before my live stream. And then I'll be able to, you know, easily copy it over that side. So, yeah. But it's looking pretty cool, I think. Let's quickly have a look at it from over here, because obviously we've got one side done. And that's pretty much all I've done in creative mode as well, actually. I think it looks cool. I don't know about these bits. I might remove those, but again, since I'm going to be live streaming it, I'm going to ask you guys in live stream. And this really does show how many, like, just how many lanterns there are. I basically felt like there were too many lights, and I left it. I was like, you know, don't worry, it wasn't me, I didn't make these, you know, it's fine. But seeing as though, like, look at them all lined up like that, I think I might start just removing the middle one and seeing if it looks any better. Just because, especially when you get up to this bridge, it kind of just seems crazy. Like, this doesn't really, it basically separates it, and more so than just this line here. Just like, this seems like a complete different path than this path, and I want to kind of merge them in. So I'm actually going to probably, from this part here, merge it even slower this way, probably to about here. And I'll do that when I finish the bridge, or at least this other part. But yeah, looking from here, I think this looks pretty cool, and it's quite fun to walk along. And even these parts don't look bad when I walk along it. It's just when you look at it from afar and you've got both of them, you know, in like behind each other, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna go live stream. I'll catch you guys after my live stream, and hopefully I have the bridge done. Then we'll just have to start adding details. We'll have to also add the pillar underneath, because there is going to be a pillar. Let's have a quick fly over to this side. Ooh, can I get over here? Just about. Yeah, the pillar is going to be there. And I think that's going to add a lot to it, because it's also going to add depth to this part, because obviously being only 1 block wide and then this being like 2 blocks or so, it looks very, very odd. It looks like it's not really Like, this looks like it's just gonna crumble. But yeah, I really like it so far. I think you've got to wait and see till it's done to get the full effect, because right now it looks a little bit naff. Hoping I can save it, and yeah, maybe we'll get rid of those fences or try something else with them. But I'll ask the guys on Livestream. Okay, so Livestream over, and we've done a whole bunch of work. We've put the redstone underneath the bottom. We've tweaked this edge here. You can tell it looks a little bit different. We've done it for a little bit longer, so it's a bit of a smoother transition there. We've obviously made these horizontal fences, which I prefer. They don't look too great, but it needs something, so I guess that'll be the thing that it needs. And what else did we do? Put the panes of glass in. Anything else? Anything else? We did this obviously bar along the bottom for the redstone. So yeah, now all it is now is to do the bottom half, and I'm gonna time lapse that too. So enjoy.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free.
As the sun goes down on the server, here I am placing a few finishing touches to this. Now let me check the time. Yes, it is kind of late. I haven't checked the time in ages. I finished off my live stream and then I carried on building, and here we go. Now it's not all complete. You can still see there's dirt along there. The redstone's still visible there. There's a few leaves here and there, but not enough. And there are only spikes and trapdoors on this side. Now I didn't realise they'd be so dark, but I think that's just because of the colour map of the sunset that they look like that. But I thought I'd show you at night time. Not that I have 100% lit it up properly. Oh, but that does look pretty fabulous. Oh, as the sun went down, that did look pretty snazzy. I do really like it. But yes, look, we've added the central column now, and I think it really makes a difference. And so does that along there. Now I did worry that was too many trapdoors, but I think it's going to work, because you look at it from so far away, you're never going to be that close to it looking along the side of it. So because of this terrain and stuff. So I think it looks really cool. I'm a really big fan of it, actually. I was worried that it was going to be one of them kind of shapes and bridges that are kind of give or take, but even just walking along it, and this in particular probably is even better than the view outside, which I wouldn't usually think would be the case. And I really like having those three things there. Just gives it a lot more structure. This view's pretty beautiful with the stars. Sorry, taking screenshots. You know me. Well, maybe you don't. If you don't know me, I take 1,000,001 screenshots in Minecraft. Yeah, I usually end the year with like a few thousand screenshots, but that's because I take screenshots of things. I like to remember things, and also, yeah, I don't know, I like screenshots. They're good for referencing back to things and times and stuff. Stuff in particular. Now, I've got torches on these now, and I don't really like how they twinkle in, on top of this, but I think it's going to look better than carpets, because otherwise you wouldn't have any light at all. So let me know if you've got any other options for up there. It'd be nice to have carpets on those and then have lights dotted around up top somewhere in some other way. But I'm so happy with this, actually. Let's take a, no, we can't really take a look from that side because it's not got a completed side. But yeah, basically it started to take forever, and it would be like probably 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, let's just say, for me, if I had spent all the time finishing up those parts and all this part and leaf detail and vines and stuff. Yeah, it would take me a long while, so I thought this is enough to show you guys in a future video. Once it's all done, probably next video, Tuesday if I remember. For those that don't know, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is my upload schedule for vanilla content. But I'm really happy with this. I think it looks really awesome. So let me know what you think, guys. So that's it for the episode. I'm sorry if it ended kind of abruptly, but can we have a like? But leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I've got this little dude chasing me, so let's kill him. Whoa! Oh, you scared me as well. I heard your noise falling down. Whoa, get out of here. Whoa, is my axe not that good? I thought axes were good. Come on now. I'm trying to finish my video. Guys, I'm trying to be a professional and finish my video. And you're groaning and moaning and doing all the things. But anyways, that is sadly it, guys. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.